Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Canuck. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Falsehood, important things are needed new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to BedLife for Friday. It is Friday, right? Yes, Friday, October 22nd, 2021. Let me make sure the audio is coming through. It is TBIF, and man, if you guys listen to Anti-Trekker for 6 hours today, congratulations, you earned a medal. You saw some nasty things, and I'm not talking just about Anti-Trekker's face or Salty Trekker's face. I'm talking about the troll with the male genitalia in his picture, in his image that Salty let come up on the stream. Wasn't me. But I did hear about it. Anyway, so welcome to BedLife. I was just seeing if I was going to hear back from Elihu, who, if you're in the chat and want to put your link in, please go ahead and do so, since I've missed the Twitter. Anyway, Not Ryan Johnson was first in the chat today and says, hello in Qapla. Hail Karoga, and Not Ryan Johnson. Richie Poole says, Qapla in living color. Yes, today is National Color Day. Actually, not a ton of days for today, as the national event calendar shows us. Only 3 days are registered for today. National Nut Day, which, as you would expect, is indeed about nuts. So we almost had the National Nut Day as the official picture for today. Then it's National Make a Dog's Day, and that is where you're supposed to make your dog's day the best day of their life today. So that was, I didn't want to tell it to Sassy, because every day is National make Sassy's day the best day ever day here in Caroga. So yeah. And then the third day was National Color Day. And actually, you know, the bleeding heart in me read this, and National Color Day focuses on the impact color has on each of us, meaning color in the environment, red, blues, greens, yellows, not the color of our skin. The observance takes place each year on October 22nd. Color is powerful. It can affect mood, draw attention, and even cause alarm. It's hard to imagine a world without color. Well, unless you were, born in the 1950s, in which case it's quite easy to imagine a world without color because you watch the world through a black and white TV for your first 20 plus years of life. Without color, we would be nearly blind. I would disagree. Doctors check for health through the color of a patient's skin. That's problematic. On a late, crisp autumn morning, sparkling frost leaves changing from green to vermilion signal change of seasons. A flush of color in the cheeks. Again, problematic. Of a friend sends a cue of her embarrassment. That's only if your friend is white. The street light turns from green to yellow to red. That is a stoplight. A street light is always white or whitish yellow. In the Grand Canyon, layers of sediment range in color from black to pale ash. All these signs alert us to change through color. Imagine a world without Crisciola. That sounds like a venereal disease. Oh, it's a mineral. My bad. This mineral formed by hydrated copper, wet copper, physocalate, develops colors from brilliant cyan to jade green, from blue to green, and all the colors in between. From darkening skies before a storm to the undulting, fragile glow of the aurora borealis. Yeah, I'll have to take your word for it. Color in nature moves us to pause and enjoy and warm us or warn us of impending danger. Long before colors had names, they served a purpose. Colors accent our homes, feed our creativity, allow us to express ourselves. Open a box of crayons or watercolors, and artists of any age lose themselves in a world of their own creation for hours. Different colors are perceived to mean different things. The following is one of the more renditions of the perceived meaning of various colors in the United States, the only country that counts. Red means excitement, love, and strength. That's why we all remember Nancy Reagan red. Yellow means competence and happiness, and in no way is yellow ever meant to mean cowardice. What are you, yellow? No, that is problematic. We've forgotten that used to be what yellow means. Don't worry about what it says in Back to the Future 3. Green means good taste, envy, relaxation, greed. Blue is corporate, high quality, serenity. Pink, sophistication and sincerity? Sure, not in this world, Buster. Violet and purple means authority and power. Not so much in the United States, maybe in ancient Rome. Brown, ruggedness? No. Black, grief, and fear, where white means happiness and purity. Oh my God, whoever wrote this, you can't say these things anymore. How to observe hashtag National Color Day. Explore the use of color in your life. Take the vast and ever-changing array of shades available to you. What's your favorite color? To me, cherry lifesaver. Express yourself through the use of hashtag National Color Day to your posts on social media. So I've celebrated because I posted this now to social media. My spouse and I cannot decide on a color to paint our bedroom. Which color would support better sleep? Answer: the husband is always right. No. Answer: we spend about a third of our time in our bedrooms. Besides sleeping, we put away clothes, get dressed, watch TV, read books, among other things. So that's where we're doing, among other things. So having a comfortable, restful space is important. While neutral colors like tan and beige are the least stimulating and promote restful sleep, if you prefer a more colorful, calm color, blues promote serenity, and greens promote balance and reassurance. Colors to avoid include red. Red, my bedroom was red when I moved in. It was red felt all over the walls. I had to tear that down. Though we love its passion, if you know what we mean, I think we do. It can promote stimulation and inhibit sleep. How can it promote stimulation if the lights are off? However, it can be used as an accent color, considering adding red pillows or frames to the room. How about you paint it whatever color you want? In fact, be like I was when I was 12 and put up those glow-in-the-dark stars everywhere. That really gives you a nice, set apart. You have like astronomy, like your own, what's that thing called? Observation, observatory in your bedroom. I'd like to add more color to my flower garden, but then buy plants that have flowers. Jesus Christ, people. What stupid questions. So anyway, it is indeed National Color Day, and I hope you all enjoy celebrating National Color Day. To be honest, this somewhat fits into what I was going to talk about. Mama Pray, every so often, she wants to get me to smile. She thinks I don't smile enough. And particularly big smiles. She'll get a little smile from me once in a while, but she wants me to smile. So remember a couple of weeks ago when I actually came in first place in Call of Duty Warzone, and I was so happy that day? Well, Mama Pray saw how much I was smiling. And ever since then, Mama Pray now says, just remember the day you won your game. And then I smile, and she smiles because she's happy I'm smiling. And okay, I get it. She wants to see her son happy. But as I told Mama Pray yesterday, the truth is that for many, many, many years now, to be honest, ever since I woke up from the coma, I've strung together a constant memory or string of memories of one happy time to another. And I revisit them every day, every week, every month for 12 years now, maybe 11, whatever it's been. I think it's closer to 12. That's how I get along with my days. That's how I continue. That's how I move. People, how do you let it? How is it? In the beginning, they assumed I'd be depressed. They assumed I would be, and I wasn't hiding it. It's not that I was hiding the fact. It was just that I was happy. I had part of me had a very happy life before I got sick. There was the missing part we could always have gone into, and I've gone into it before, in that I never met that one person, that you look for, your soulmate, your whatever. Never happened. Never. I don't think, to be honest, I don't think I ever even got close. That was disappointing. But other than that, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun starting right around college and going right up until the day I went into the hospital. Every day. Now, it wasn't all great days. There was a lot of pain. There was a lot of sick days. There was a lot of sadness. There were a lot of setbacks. There were a lot of bad days. But overall, a lot more good than bad. A lot more things that I never would have imagined happened. For somebody growing up in Brooklyn and, who would travel, to Florida on occasion and Arizona on occasion. I'm saying, for somebody growing up who would travel Florida, Arizona on occasion. We went to California once as a kid. I did not ever expect that I'd be working a job where I would be expected to almost live in California for part of the year. I was just thinking about all the days, and I knew it at the time. Every time I was there, I'm saying this is on borrowed time. So I made sure to enjoy it while I could. But driving down around Southern California with beautiful rental cars every few weeks, going up and down Highway 1 along the Pacific Coast Highway, even being in traffic on Interstate 5, even being in traffic in Los Angeles. And I know LA has so-called worse traffic than New York City. Bullshit. Okay, yeah, maybe you're not going, it takes longer to go further through LA. But you know what the difference is? The difference is you're in fucking LA. You're looking at the beautifulness that is Los Angeles, the mountains, the trees, the valleys, the buildings, the fucking Hollywood sign. Okay? The highways are eight lanes wide in each fucking direction. When you're in traffic in New York City, you're looking at New York fucking City. You're getting the stench of New Jersey and the Bronx and Staten Island landfills, crossing rivers that stink of dead fish, and an island that smells of urine. Okay? And you're looking at rundown fucking buildings and pieces of shit and storage places and buildings made of fucking asbestos. They're so fucking old. It's just asbestos and lead paint holding them up. It is disgusting. And there's nothing to see. There's no mountains. There's no valleys. There's no nothing except row and row and row of the most dirty, disgusting buildings and stinking neighborhoods and garbage trucks and dumpsters and bullshit. Okay, Los Angeles, Southern California, you've got freaking the ocean coming in. You've got water. You've got water here, but it's the most contaminated river in the United States. Okay, you couldn't even touch the water legally until like 1990. You would die. So yeah, I'd rather spend 20 extra minutes in the traffic that is Los Angeles than New York City, just so I could go an extra mile in New York City and say, oh, well, we don't have the worst traffic in the world. Yes, we do, because you're still in New York City when you get through with the traffic. In Los Angeles, you're somewhere else in Southern California. I don't want to be one defending California. And believe me, Southern California a bajillion times better than, and I'm sorry, Elihu, than San Francisco. Okay, I would take New York City over San Francisco any day of the week, but I would take LA over NYC any other day of the week. And where I was, San Diego, fuck both of you. Even better. Even fucking better. Because in San Diego, you know why there's traffic? No one's in a rush, because who wants to go anywhere? Every place is so fucking beautiful. In San Diego, I got stuck behind a guy who the light turned green and he didn't go. And you know what? I didn't even push the fucking horn. Because, who wants to leave? Who wants to leave? Nobody gave a shit. The light turned red, it turned green, it turned red again, it turned green, then he went, okay, I guess it's time to go. I didn't care. Do you think that would happen in New York City? Fuck no. If I didn't move in New York City, I'd be shot. They would shoot me. The cops would shoot you for not moving during green light. Just fucking looking at the cliffs with the green, whatever, vines in San Diego. It's just beautiful. Coronado Mountain in the distance. Whole different lifestyle. Entirely different. Unbelievable. And that was just part. That's just part of what fills in my day. Then all the time I spent in Sedona, Arizona, northern Arizona, the beauty that is the American Southwest. Hawaii, Barbados, the Bahamas. You know what I don't think about too much? France. The funniest part of France was the guy who's like, oh, I know it looks like our buildings are dirty, but it's not dirt. Oh, okay. He's like, it's not dirt. Okay, I believe you, guy. He's like, it's mold. We can't get it off. Why are you telling me it's mold? Just stop when you said it's not dirt. You don't have to tell me it's mold. Telling me it's mold doesn't make it better than dirt. Oh my, I swear, I went to France because we had Grey Goose vodka it's made in France. So we were building a new bottling plant. And for reasons unknown, I got fucking sent out there because I'm an engineer, and I guess they figured they needed an engineer to look at something. Although, to be honest, I'm an electrical engineer, and they needed a mechanical, or at best, or somebody. Whatever reason, I'm out there. I don't care. I'll take a business class ride out to France, sure. Little further than a McDonald's, unfortunately. Not my favorite business trip. But we get to this little town, and this guy who's from the company that had been producing Grey Goose. We didn't own it. They were making it for us. But he was very, he was very proud of his little town. And yeah, you know what? All the buildings, which are like 300, 400 years old, they're all covered in black dirt looking stuff. And did I think it was dirt? To be honest, no. I'm an American. I don't give a shit. I am just in awe that this town can exist for 300 years with buildings that are still standing. Okay? I don't know how, but when I was in a hotel and like the floor of the hotel, I was on like the second or third floor of the hotel, and like the floor was not level. And and the doors were not that big. And I was like, this has got to be a fire hazard. I was like, in New York, this wouldn't even be allowed to exist. But whatever, it's France. I was just happy I had my own bathroom. So he's walking us around the town, and he's like, please understand this isn't dirt. I was like, until you called your attention to it, I wasn't even thinking it was dirt, but fine. It's not dirt, okay. He's like, it's just mold. I'm like, oh my God, it's just mold. French. It's just mold. Oh, God. Anyway, the guy who, with the company, our representative of the company, who was there, who was the guy responsible for picking us up and driving us around, he ended up getting fired very shortly after. Reasons unrelated. But yeah, so maybe not so much France, but other places. I actually, in high school, I made it to Italy and Switzerland. Those were my first international trips. Anyway, all different types of places. Florida for work, Florida for family, Arizona for work, Arizona for family, all types. These and all the things. In fact, Mama Prey and I spoke about last night were the restaurants over the years, the favorite places to eat over the years, and growing up, I ate so much more when I was in high school, junior high school. There was this restaurant called Canuck Grill, and oh my God, if I could go back and eat, like if I ever, went super psycho crazy and killed a bunch of people and ended up on death row, and they're like, what's your last meal? Be like, well, we're going to need a time machine, and we're going to need to go back in time to Canuck Grill, and they're going to get bacon cheeseburger deluxe, chicken fingers with honey mustard sauce, and an order of mozzarella sticks. And let me tell you, their fucking mozzarella sticks There's one mozzarella stick was closer to the size of this water bottle than this little remote. Okay. Grant, maybe but there was like 5 or 6 of these giant logs of, and the mozzarella was so perfectly melted, and it was so good. So good. They don't make them. You can't get mozzarella sticks like this anymore. They don't exist. I searched and searched for years. They simply don't exist anymore. There's so many foods that just don't exist anymore. Those mozzarella sticks were one of them. The chicken fingers, you can't get chicken fingers like that anymore. Each one was like a giant freaking cutlet, but they were so delicious. It was probably all trans fats. I don't know. I don't know why, but they just don't exist anymore. And then the burger was so big and so delicious. And right now, I couldn't eat a single one of those items in full. I would die. I couldn't shove that much food down my throat. But at the time, I ate it all. I ate it all, and I still was hungry. There was still room for dessert. I would just eat that, and that I would die. If I was on death row, it would be death by Canarsie Grill. That would be the way I would go. They would think that was my last meal. I would know. I wouldn't even make it to the chair or the whatever execution chamber. It would just kill me. And then there were so many other restaurants, Chinese restaurants, buffets. Oh my God. Oh. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, make a dog's day. Yeah. The Random Menace is the stream dedication to colors. Is very insensitive towards colorblind people. You should apologize. Actually, Random Menace, I made sure I brought that up in the description to those who can see color. And for those who can't, and let's put it this way, men are more colorblind than women. And even colorblind people, there tend to be colors they can see. They might not be able to see the whole visible spectrum in the same way non-colorblind people can. And according to all the tests I've ever taken, I'm not colorblind at all. But for those who are, my condolences is a little much. I mean, if you're partially colorblind, you probably can live a perfectly full and happy life, never knowing exactly what you're missing. Like, I know for a fact, although I'm not colorblind, I don't know, tonal deaf or something. Like, there is something to music that most people pick up on that I simply cannot hear. I don't know what it is, but it exists, and I know it does, because most people get a whole bunch more from music than I do. And I'm fine with it, because I don't even know what I'm missing. So I'm not going to say it's ruining lives or something, and I'm sure it's similar with colorblindness. But it is unfortunate. If you cannot see all the colors, there are worse things in the world than not being able to see color. Obviously, total and true blindness. Now that is truly, truly scary. Words and pictures, and even they find a way most of the time. Words and pictures says, hello, Mr. Bray. Qapla, words and pictures. Words and pictures is the random menace as insensitive towards visual spectrum wavelength blind people. And Dan Ben says, did you hear about Alec Baldwin? I certainly did, Dan Ben. And Alec Baldwin fatally shoots woman with prop gun on set of film. Yes. We had a big discussion about that this morning on Captain Trek stream. So for those who don't know, if you're ever handed a gun that fires blanks and it's loaded with blank bullets, you need to know that just because they're blanks, it doesn't mean they don't have a projectile. It just means the projectile doesn't tend to be fatal. It usually, if fired at a distance, won't kill people, but it can certainly shoot out an eye. And if fired at close range, it can kill you. Now, we don't know exactly what happened yet with Alec Baldwin. There could have been something in the gun. There could have been something in the blank. It could have been a rock. It could have been a stone. It could have been something that just got jammed in the barrel. It could have been a misfire. Something was broke with the bullet casing. God only knows. But there have been reports of people killing themselves thinking blanks had no projectile and finding out the hard way that they do have a small, softer projectile, but still a projectile that's able to kill them nonetheless. So don't ever play with firearms, blanks or not. They are not toys. For those who might not have known. Richie Pools is Bird of Prey. Are we honoring the entire electromagnetic spectrum or just the part we can see? No, it is National Color Day. So it is just the, colors we can see, the infrared to the ultraviolet. Those are some other day, I guess. Jedi Bill says, hello, Qapla, brother warrior. Hail, Karoga. Resolute Germ says, hi, all. And Richie Pool says, but what about infrared and ultraviolet? They never get the respect they deserve. Out of sight, out of mind, I suppose. Well, Richie Pool, I would bet there's an ultraviolet day and an infrared day somewhere out there. I don't know what day they are, but I have to believe they exist.
Who's been holding up the damn elevator?
Alec Baldwin just donated $1.49 and says, it's not my fault. It's Trump's, the NRA, and you white supremacists, even though I pulled the trigger, so screw you all. Alec, you are not my favorite person, okay? I might have liked you in 30 Rock, but man, you are a disgusting human being, Alec Baldwin. I never forgot. If anybody ever thinks that Alec Baldwin is a nice guy, or even, thinks that he pretends to be, Trump so well, that he's really a good guy, just remember, just Google the message Alec Baldwin left for his daughter, where he calls his own daughter a fucking ugly pig. A message he left in her voicemail. Disgusting. His own daughter, he calls an ugly pig. What type of person does that? A father, nonetheless. He's not even talking to somebody listen, if you're telling an enemy, you want to call, someone who's been at your throat your whole life because they hate you, an ugly pig, that's one thing. But your own daughter, you call your own daughter an ugly pig on a voicemail? Fuck you. Okay, it told me all I ever needed to know about Alec Baldwin. He's really good at acting, and it's really funny when he plays a funny character on TV, but that's all he does is play a funny character. As a human being, he is certainly nobody to look up to. And I need a minute to take care of some business. I'll be right back.
I'm Maud Adams. For natural flavor, I like Cot a lot, because Cot beverages are made with real honest-to-goodness fruit, like sweet, juicy oranges, tart lemons and limes, luscious strawberries and raspberries, and succulent grapes. 30 delicious flavors, including diet flavors, non-carbonated flavors, and the best root beer you've ever tasted. All natural, all great. Enjoy the good taste of Cot.
Natural tastes better, so it's got to be good. Jeans and tops from Sears are spring wardrobe essentials on sale this week. First, jeans that fit just $10.99. They fit your shape as well as your size. And you save $5. Add the all-cotton top, now just $6.99. Cool comfort and perma-press too, and you save $3. Jeans in western and cinch waist, tops in stripes and solids. These wardrobe essentials are on sale through Saturday at Sears, where America shops for value.
One of the nice things about McDonald's Chicken McNuggets, those hot, tasty pieces of boneless chicken, is that they're packaged in sizes for every appetite. Let me illustrate. Enter the six-pack. A logical lunch. McNuggets 9, a delight for dinner. And a pack of 20? Hey, perfect for picnics and parties. Of course, these are mere suggestions. Your appetite will be the true guide.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
You got a date, skin's looking great, cause Clearasil's Ace. Face to face, face to face to face. See you at 8, skin's looking great, CJ's the place. Face to face.
Clearasil gives you great looking skin, even close up. Inside, it kills bacteria to dry the pimple.
Clearasil's Ace, face to face.
Outside, it soaks up all the excess oil.
Feeling first great, cause skin's looking great, cause Clearasil's Ace.
Clearasil, for skin that looks great, even close up.
Face to face.
And we're back. Sorry about that, but on extra Lasix, because I had some swelling in my legs, and I need to get it out. So it's only one way it can get out. Bradley Briggs says, "Zup, y'all." What's up, Bradley? JPs says, "Blah." I'm sorry, JPs. Words and Pictures is looking at a sad eggplant. Yitza Lemon says, "I'm no color, I'm white." Don't worry, it's and he says, "I cannot participate in National Nut Day." Yitza, are you allergic to nuts? JP says, "Oh, I gotta get on my nutting." Dan Ben says, "Do you like people who say black and white are not colors?" No, Dan, I don't. They are colors. Elihu says, "Got bus money." Okay, yeah, guys, please help out Elihu, who I sent him a little bit before the stream, and we're hoping to get him. He just needs $31. He got pickpocketed recently, and he needs to get a new EBT card or a California ID replacement so he can get an EBT card. So Elihu says he's got bus money, just needs $31 to get a replacement California ID to prove who I am, to get the replacement EBT card so he can go eat. He's got about 80 in food stamps on it, but he needs to get the card. So please copy link address. That is his PayPal. I've been there myself. I verified it. It's legit. Okay, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin the Elihu message. Yeah, there we go. He get there before 5 p.m. California time. So we got 3 hours basically for him to get there. It would be a big help. So Elihu could get some food in his system. And he doesn't have to go panhandling. Why did they call it black and white TV? Shouldn't they have called it gray TV? Well, I don't know why they called it black and white, but yeah, it was grayscale. Yitza says, cause didn't they have Chinese actors? They did have Chinese actors in black and white TV. It wasn't because of the color of the actors. Elihu says, in case you didn't hear, he got pickpocketed. And he just got a donation. Oh, very cool. Very cool. LDG's in the house waving. Welcome, LDG. Richie Pools says purple is an awesome color. JP says purity, lol, bullshit. Yeah. It's about as pure as a white wedding dress. Thomas Potts says purple is the color of royalty. Yeah, in ancient Rome. I don't know about now. Certainly not in the United States. Royalty doesn't exist in the United States, for one. Richie Pools says purple is the color of the Minnesota Vikings. That's about as far from royalty as you can get. JP says, so is the head of my... wow. Yitza says, JP, you always think exactly the same as me many times. Oh, man. Yitza says, JP's, I was going to say, so that's why I went, wow. Elihu says, thank you, community. On my way to DMV later, y'all. Oh, okay. So I guess he's all done. So I'm unpinning the message. Congratulations, Elihu. Hopefully get back on your feet. JP's is lolling. Random Menaces, guys, stroking, not choking. Oh my God. Thomas is Shorebird when you were 12. Well, yeah, basically. Valor, Qapla Valor, says, Bird of Prey, I just got here and the first thing I hear is stimulation in the dark. Do I really want to know what you was talking about? Stimulation in the dark? I don't even remember saying that. Yitza says, smile gives you wrinkles anyways. Super Blubberpuss says, Bird of Prey, Qapla, sir. Hope you and the family are well. Thank you, Super Blubberpuss. I gotta say, I started a new medication last night. Took it again this morning. So far, so good. Hopefully all continues to go well. So, yeah. If this new medication works like we expect it will, things will get a little bit better. And Valor says, Viv says hello, and I hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you, Viv, and thank you, Valor. Please pass that along to Viv. Arabic Saunders says, Qapla, Bird of Prey, Qapla, Arabic. Looking good, Bird, says Orville Nation. Thank you, PJ. And PJ, I did see you said we got to do our pizzeria stream soon. It's a pizzeria stream. We're going to have a slices of pizza. Probably be a Pizzarama. It's on Francis Lewis Boulevard. Arabic Saunders says hello to the Random Menace. Hello to the future to the Random Menace. Arabic Saunders says, Random Menace, I'm curious about the best meal in Slovakia with sheep cheese. And I'm starving. I do not want sheep cheese. I like cow cheese. Richie Pools is the bird rant, the stench of New Jersey. Okay, not all of New Jersey smells, to be fair. There's places like where Sisopre is. But the parts that are along the border with New York City, not so much. Not so nice. John DeMarco says, engage rant factor 6. Number 1 sci-fi says, what's up with the free words of wisdom Yoda t-shirt? You anti-Star Trek Opre. Yes. I figured I needed at least one Star Wars t-shirt. So I got this one. It's a very light t-shirt, so if I'm particularly warm, I wear it. Arabic Sander says hi to John DeMarco. Richie Poole, there was a time when you couldn't see more than a few hundred feet in LA due to extreme air pollution. Not so much like anymore. And it's true, and it's working out. In fact, that they did get their control on the pollution. John DeMarco says hey to Arabic. And Resloop says, we get it, Bird. You hate New York. So do we. And Envy Geek, let's talk with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Envy Geek, let's talk. And he says, Dune was amazing. Amazing. It was true to the book, and I cannot say bad things. Acting, directing, writing, score, visual. Oh my God, just a boatful sci-fi movie. I think beautiful sci-fi movie. Awesome, NB Geek. I'm so happy that you're happy. I myself have never seen Dune. I've never read Dune. I really don't know anything about Dune, except that I think it involves sand or a desert. So I honestly don't have any plans on seeing Dune, but I'm happy you're happy. Happy there's a movie out there that makes a lot of people in the community happy. Richie Poole left his heart in San Francisco. The only good thing to come out of San Francisco was rice-a-roni. LDG says pure gold. Valor says, wow, what set off Bird of Prey 5? It's entertaining though. Nothing set me off. I was reminiscing about days gone by. LDG says, thanks for putting a smile on me today, Bird. JP says, oh my effing G, I love this. I'm glad you guys are happy. Words and pictures, you sure gave me a big smile and a laugh. I got to go back and rewatch where you guys were clapping. Mike Richards says, this needs to be a rant video. And Carlo Albanese is putting in a bunch of binary. Hail Caroga, Carlo. Lol, it's mold. Oh, yes, the French, it's mold. Number 1 sci-fi says, obviously Bird of Prey escaped from Alcatraz. Okay, so my first hours in San Francisco, the first time I go to San Francisco, it's for a Wine and Spirits Wholesalers Association convention. Anyway, so we have what's called we basically have a giant hotel room. We've rented out the biggest suite in the hotel, and we're not part of the convention because we're not a wine and spirits wholesaler. We're an importer. But wholesalers buy from us. So we set up a so-called courtesy suite, which is basically just to draw convention goers away from the convention and into our suite. And in our suite, we have all our new products. We have masseuses. We have live entertainment. We have food. You know, we have all the things to try and draw the people out of where they're supposed to be and come to our suite where they're not technically supposed to be. But, you know, they come anyway. So one of the things I was there for was because it was the first ever revealing of the Qapla rum, which was the project I worked on, which was the electronic rum bottle. Anyway, I knew it was a big deal, and I knew my boss wanted, we only had one prototype. We only had one working prototype of this bottle. We had hoped to have like a dozen, but things were bad. And so I had a single prototype. So I had it packed in a briefcase, super well packed. And I brought it on the plane with me. I put cameras, laptops, things worth many thousands of dollars. I checked the luggage because the only thing I needed with me was this prototype that was worth probably, I mean, it wasn't worth it, but it had $50,000 to $100,000 of R&D into it. And we needed it to survive. So so the first thing I do is we get to the hotel, and as had become pretty standard for me, I would go out to like the nearest CVS or something, and I would buy like a case of water, because I'm not going to buy the fucking water from the hotel for $4 a bottle. I'd go buy a case of water from a CVS for $4, and I'd have, you know, a dozen waters. And I'd buy, you know, some Pop-Tarts or whatever, some snack food. And so I went to the local CVS, which was San Francisco, which was right outside the hotel. And they've got an aisle with all types of San Francisco knickknacks. What's that stuff? Memorabilia. San Francisco memorabilia. So one of the things they had were Alcatraz handcuffs. And so they were just, you know, metal handcuffs that, I mean, they looked like handcuffs. They had a key, but they had a secret little thing where if you knew where it was, you could press it and open the handcuff without the key. So you never really risk locking yourself up too badly. So I bought one of these handcuff pairs immediately. And so as soon as I got back to the room, I came in with the briefcase handcuffed. And I understand, I'm 6'4" and, you know, dressed fairly well. So I look like I'm like private security, and I've got this handcuff, this briefcase handcuffed to my arm. My boss loved it. He loved it. He saw it. He saw me. I had the glasses on. I had the handcuff. I had the briefcase. He loved it. And all weekend he would say, "Get the briefcase," and I knew what he meant. So I would come by. He'd bring somebody into this area of the room, and he wanted to show him the bottle. So he's like, "Yeah, get Joe." And so I'd come with the briefcase. I'd have it handcuffed to me. I'd come out. I'd stick my arm out. He'd have one of his people open the handcuff, take it off my arm, and then he'd show them what was in the briefcase. He loved it. He loved it. That was one of the. To be honest, that was one of the most brilliant moves I ever made. Was buying this like $4 pair of Alcatraz handcuffs. It made, not only did it make the weekend for my boss, but I'm sure it made my career. Like any concerns he had about hiring me, and not just him, the entire senior staff. They were all getting a kick out of it. It was hilarious. That's the type of thing that, you just had to be lucky. You just had to be lucky. If we had gone anywhere else, if that could have been held in any fucking city. If we had gone to any other city, later we had it in Vegas, we had it in Orlando, we had it in San Diego. It had been in New Orleans. It had been in New York. It had been anywhere else we went. You're not going to find handcuffs at the local CVS. That was just the place we happened to go. They happened to have handcuffs. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh my God, I was a celebrity. And it was my very first time at WSWA. And from that time on, I always got an invitation to go out to WSWA, even after my boss died. And there was no reason for me to be there, just because I'm sure that night, that was me earning my spot. I still have those handcuffs. Mama Pray, I can only imagine what Mama Pray thought when she saw them hanging in my bedroom when I was in the hospital. But yeah, what handcuffs? The handcuffs that's in the closet.
Handcuffs in the closet?
There's handcuffs in the closet.
Is it on a shelf above my head?
No, I think they're wrapped around the same thing that the hangers are. Oh, somebody might have stolen my handcuffs.
You better talk to Mrs. She might have taken them down. That you wouldn't want me to see.
Maybe. Eric Saunders is Bird of Prey. I left the beauty of the Southwest to come to a different kind of beauty here in Denver. I'm sure Denver is equally. I'll be honest. I'd prefer the Southwest, but I've seen pictures from Denver, the topography, the mountains. I would like that too. I just prefer it to be a little warmer. And to be honest, a little closer to sea level. Carlo says hi, and hope everyone is as well as can be. And Carlo says mushrooms. Captain Trek, Qapla Captain, hello. Richie Boole says mold is worse than dirt. Yes, it is. But the French, they don't understand. Carlo says, don't forget to leave a like for Karoga. Thank you, Carlo. Bradley says, it's just black mold that can kill you. It's not dirt. Rezu Germ says, it's like Americans need more reasons to hate France. I don't know. I don't hate them. It was just hilarious. JP says, come on, Bird. They survived all those revolutions and invasions. As buildings, wouldn't you be moldy as well? Maybe he should be called the Moldy Trekker. Carlo Albanese says 500-year-old mold is the worst. I think he said it comes from making cheese. Captain Track is now talking in binary. The binary is expanding. And JP's is the mold is tasty. And now Captain has a case of the binaries. Says JP's. Arabic Saunders says, hello, Captain Track. Sorry, don't know how to say that in binar language. Resolute Germs says the mozzarella sticks to die for. Honestly, death by mozzarella stick, not the worst way to die, unless you're choking on it, in which case it very much is the worst way to die. And I almost died on a mozzarella stick. Dad O'Prey saved my life. One of the all-time scariest things of my life was choking on a mozzarella stick. And Dad O'Prey, I must have been like 12. Heimlich maneuvered me. Ever since then, I don't think I ever quite enjoyed a mozzarella stick the same way, because I have to eat it in very small pieces. But thank God I do. Thomas, as he said, hail on Karoga. Jedi Bill says, hello, bird of prey, Qapla. Hail, Karoga. And yeah, Mama Prey found them exactly where I said they would be.
I had to find the button open.
Yeah, this is the switch here. So it looks locked, and then
They've been hanging there this time.
They've been hanging all that time, and Mama Prey hadn't seen them.
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, so I had it. And then this was to the, around the briefcase. So, yeah.
I'm putting them back.
Yeah, you can put them back. Carlos's wait, Captain Track, is that a hail Karoga or hail on Karoga? Jedi Bill says hello to Richie Poole. JP's bird is now participating in National Nut Day, reminiscing about good food. Been a long time since I've had good nuts. Planters used to have an energy mix, and there used to be something in there that used to be delicious. Now I can't find it. Arabic Saunders says Qapla to Jedi Bill. People saying hello to each other. Valor says Thomas Potts. Hail on Karoga. We're talking about large or small hailstones or space rocks. Thomas says they're talking about large space rocks. Thanks, Thomas. Carlos says, I think I can see colors. I think the blue I see is blue, but my blue might actually look red. How would I know if I see the same blue as everyone else? It's going to drive me crazy. Actually, Carlo, I've had this discussion with myself. I've had the discussion with others, and the truth is, we will probably never, ever, ever know if what I perceive to be blue, you perceive to be red. But does it matter? I say no. Yes, Mama Prey.
There are things here
Uh-huh.
that you call blue that I call green.
Yes, but that's different. Okay, because Mama Prey says there's stuff that I call blue that she calls green. Like, that's the blue. Right? That's a blue. Okay.
What's that?
And that's green.
Okay.
Okay. No, what we're talking about is, to me, it's blue. Like when you think of a blue sky. But who's to say that what you're thinking of as blue, that if somehow my eyes were hooked to your brain, you wouldn't have seen that as red?
Because we both just looked at two things and we both called them the same thing.
Right, but my eyes You understand? It's like my eyes have always seen that color as blue. So I was taught that that's blue.
Right.
But who's to say? And I guess the question is, does it really matter? And I would say the answer is no, because there's no way to, I mean, they have done eye transplants. So maybe they do know, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I've thought that maybe it does. Maybe there is a difference. And maybe like people who are depressed or something are seeing darker colors or whatever. But I really don't think that would make a difference. I don't think there would be an inherent difference. I think it's just learned. So I really don't think it makes a difference. But Carlo, I can totally understand having that problem and not being able to find a good resolution. Arabic Saunders is great. Now I'm craving chicken tenders. There's this place called Raising Cane's here that I've never tried. Anyone tried it? Never heard of it. Valor says, Viv S. Nerdrotica. Is that some sort of ship porn site or something? No, it's not ship porn. Bradley Briggs says, I don't think any of us see or hear exactly the same way, just like none of us think the same way. Yitz says, wait, guns can hurt people, only if they're pointed at somebody. Even toy guns. Well, it's not a toy yet, so that's the thing. It's not a toy. Those are real guns. They're just firing blanks. Bradley Briggs is how I know, mind-blowing. Yitz says, oh my God. So what's all that Billy cried when I threw one at him? So that's why Billy cried. LDG says there was an update on another channel that there was an actual bullet in this time. Yitz says a nail. Carl Albanese's question: if the color we see is a reflection of light not absorbed by an object, isn't the object of every other color than the one we see? That's a fair assessment. Yitz says a booger. I don't think so. Those were silly people, though. People need to be forced to watch the movie A Christmas Story to learn this important message. Yeah, you would shoot your eye out. Carlos says you should respect any gun, even a water gun. People have been blinded with them. That's true, especially if you fill them with chlorine. Thomas says there's a stupid day for everything. Yeah, Carlo, you'll shoot your eye out. Bradley Briggs says we have to celebrate the movie Ultraviolet. Yitz says, this is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for shooting. This is for fun. Sound off. Carl Albanese says, watch his roast.
We know you. Let it rain, you say to her. We'll have a wonderful day. And you pour the Almaden. Almaden Chenin Blanc. Fragrant, fresh, delicate. It's one of your favorites. We know the wine you like because we've been making wine longer than any other California winery. We know you. We make your wine.
Sorry about that. Okay. Hemorrhoids Hurts says, good morning, friends. Good morning, Hemorrhoids Hurts. Carlos says she gave it good to him, at least his roast. Resolute Germ says, don't forget the wife beating. Alec Baldwin is a real POS. Richie Poole is waiting for a national Thomas Potts Day. Carlo broke his gun. Better go use my rifle then. Oh, I'm sorry, Carlo. Bradley Briggs has great taste of cot. Jaloja, says Richie Poole. Words and pictures says, I like the taste of cot. That always sounds dodgy. Arabic Saunders says, ground up feathers and beaks included. Yummy. Wow. It's number one sci-fi says, are you sure it wasn't cot swelling? Yeah, I'm sure. Jedi Bill says, dear Bops, dear Bop, dear Bop, dear Bop. Yeah, we'll get to the dear Bops. And there's plenty of them. Carlo Albanese says, Karogan certified. Richie Poole also is saying, dear Bop. Hemorrhoids Herd says, have you been playing Warzone? Plunder out, clash in, and now ghosts. Yes, I've been playing Warzone. Not much online, but I've been playing it on my own. I'm going to probably play some tonight after the stream. Finish streaming. I'm not a fan of the Ghost. The Ghost. I've just been playing regular Battle Royale. I don't know. Maybe I'll play the Ghosts. What's today? Friday? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll do some Warzone. Because it's another sad day, and again, I don't have a movie ready. So maybe tomorrow we'll do some Warzone. Carlos is $31 sent. Tell him to eat. Thank you, Carlo. Thank you. The Random Menace says sheep cheese is the best cheese from Slovakia. Sherry, hello, Sherry. Sorry it's been so long to get down to this part of the chat. What you gonna do? Screw says Qapla. Qapla. Bird. Qapla. Yit says you're so boatful, baby. What you say to me? Dune is about sand. Richie Poole is lolling. Captain Trax says it's a boatful morning. Is that a word? Boatful? Mamo Pray? Is boatful a word? Boatful? Yeah, BOATFUL. Boatful? Yeah, I don't know. Yid says, is that boatfully word? I don't think that's a real word. NB Geek says, Yitza, I mistyped. It happened. Okay, that was a 54.5 Access Radio. Says hashtag sheep cheese for Yosef. P-Cat says, hey bird, hey P-Cat. Yit says, is NB Geek, at least you don't have Jedi spell checker. Carlo Albanese just says hookers. Resolute, so Bird ran the VIP room. I didn't run it. Yet says is get back to the masseuses. They had masseuses. They came with their fancy chairs that are also stools. And like the people put their like faces like this and they were going in the backs and shit. And I mean, I didn't get a massage because I was working. But yeah, I was a little jealous. I had one opportunity, and I skipped it. I was invited, and I know, but I was invited to speak at a national convention of, what was it? It was the most weirdest, boring group you could imagine. packaging, and it was basically a convention for people who design product packaging. Okay? And because I was the brains behind the Qapla rum bottle and my name was in the articles that came out about Qapla rum, they invited me to come speak at their annual convention, and they were going to put me up, and I was going to, I don't know, deliver a speech one night, and I guess I would have, I don't know, been able to hang out for a night at the place. And like, I was like 22 years old, 23. And I imagine these were probably all 40-year-old guys, you know, at a convention. I didn't even find out where the convention was, but I was so tempted. I was so tempted, but I would have had to ask for, you know, I think they would have given it to me because, I mean, I would have been pushing our product. I mean, it's kind of like free advertising. But I just, part of me was like, you don't want to go with these old guys. And, you know, part of me was like, this is going to be, you know, terrible. But then after actually going, I hadn't yet been to a convention when I was invited to this one yet. It wasn't until after I was at a convention and realized what really went on at conventions did I miss the fact that I skipped. I should have gone. I'm sure I would have had a good time. Because they just people make their own good times at conventions. So yeah, I would have been like the rock star. I would have been the rock star for the night. That would have been cool. I mean, I'm sure there probably weren't a ton of ladies, but there had to be a few. I'm sure some of them wanted the real, the details that I left out about how I created an electronic rum bottle. You know, the kind of women that packaging really turns on. Richie Poole sounds like Bird of Prey was running a brothel in San Francisco. No! Carlos says, so you sneak a quiet drink and the damn bottle keeps going off. Well, yeah, there's no sneaking a drink with this bottle. Actually, there was, because you could turn it off. Carlos says, brings new meaning to sliders. Okay, he's got handcuffs now, getting kinky. Oh, wait, he used it for the case. Yep. What you gonna do, Screws, is hello to Captain Track. Hope all's well. Words and pictures as handcuffs and briefcase. Quite quality tale. Love it. And Captain Track puts in a link to Captain Track's channel. Guys, check out Captain Track. The Morning Brew is back, people. The Morning Brew is back. So check it out. Carlo Albanese says, and Bird of Prey still brings the joy to us all. Well, Carlos says, Mamo Prey thought you had those handcuffs for something else. Bird of Prey, great cover story. She'll never know. Resolute says 12 years and she's just finding out about the handcuffs. There was no way she didn't know about the handcuffs. I'm sure she saw them and just forgot about them. She probably pushed them out of her mind on purpose. Okay? Mama Pray's been all through my closet, okay? In the early days, she already told me about all the shit she found in there. I was mortified. I was a single guy, okay? Understand. I was a single guy living in my house before I got sick. I had shit every fucking where. Mama Pray had to tear through my room to find papers, to find things. She found stuff I'm sure she put out of her mind. Okay? Sick things. Just things we will never discuss. Okay? The fact that she doesn't remember seeing the handcuffs, least of the things. Least of them. Very, very embarrassing. I mean, just think about it. Just think about it. Arabic Zondo says, Bird of Prey, Fang Fang stole the cuffs. No. They were there. Valor says, Viv does he mean he has a... No, it doesn't mean that. Captain says, how far behind is Bird of Prey in the chat? Way behind. Worst of the year, probably. Darren Wagner says, Bird of Prey, you went full pack lead. Never go full pack lead. Qapla, Darren. Good to see you. Resolute Germ says, Captain Trek, almost an hour. Number one sci-fi Bird of Prey likes rum, confirmed. Actually, I'm not a rum drinker, but that was the project. Valor says, long time since I had good nuts. Boy, it's a shame Salty isn't here to clip that. Or to clip his handcuff story. Richie Pools is color blindness when someone can't tell the difference between colors like red and green. The two colors look the same to them. Yes, I'm aware. Kevin Track says, okay, 35 minutes behind now. JP says, I went in late in bed and watched him for the last 30 minutes. Yitza talked a lot today. Carlos says, I think he choked at roast. He choked at roast? Blame Carlo, says Carlo. Words are hard. Number one sci-fi says, check my packaging convention. Confirmed. Carlos's designer package. Wow. JP's says, Bird of Prey, was the bottle the one that the label has a logo that actually lights up? Yes. Yes, that's the one. Packaging groupies. They have to exist. They have to exist, Resolute. And if they don't spoil it for me. Because they exist up here. They're real, okay? They're real and they're spectacular. JP's says, Bird of Prey, it was known as Qapla 10. No. Basco scenario. Hail, Qapla Basco scenario. Yitza is lolling. No, Carlo. No, I don't need the Qapla bottle. Thank you, Mama Prey. Resolute says, that's why you get a trusted friend, a burn list. Carlos is quick. He's catching up fast. Dear Bob. John Araki with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, John Araki. Okay. I must have. Did I really get through the chats? Wow. If I missed some, I apologize.
All right.
Oh, and it's Kissing Dax. Holy shit. Wow. Congratulations, John Araki. Your luck is it's time to play the lottery, sir. It is time to play the lottery. No help from me. That was your 1 in 30-ish chance. And you got it. Well done. Well done. A man's job, sir. Okay, so booyah. It is now time to go to Dear Bop because there's just so many there were so many Dear Bops today. Not 50. There was like 12, which is like the most there's been in a long time. I don't know what it is now. 17 now. Great. What is, I don't know. Oh, I clicked on one. Okay, so we're in the middle. Dear Bob, this is your sister, Sis O'Prey. I would like you to get this for Charlie as his main Christmas gift this year. He can take it with him when he goes to preschool starting this spring. Thanks, Big Brother. eBay item, Sis. Okay, Sis O'Prey has never signed anything Sis in her life. But let's see. What do we got?
They tried to.
No. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is, in fact, not from Sis O'Prey. Rare vintage 1968 Star Trek dome metal lunchbox, with matching thermo by Aladdin. It is a beautiful, if not rusty, 1960s lunchbox. Oh, for the low price of $1,024 at 95 cents. Yeah, I don't think Charlie wants this for his preschool, and I don't think Charlie's starting preschool just yet. No, not yet, right, Mom O'Prey? Today's the 22nd. Tomorrow is Charlie's 16-month birthday. Charlie turns 16 months old tomorrow, people. As for Sis O'Prey, I'm going to have to assume that this was not your request. Request rejected. No. Now, if Charlie actually wants that, you'll have to tell me himself. And in that case, we'll have to do a GoFundMe. It's either a wheelchair or a lunchbox. Valor says, Viv asks, so you had she-mail? No, I didn't have she-mails in my closet. Arabic Santa says, didn't Dr. Crusher kiss a female trill in TNG? No, I think she tried to, but she couldn't. Or maybe they barely kissed. Dillard Draws says, happy birthday. In fact, no, there's no way they kissed, because if they kissed, that would have been its own gif. Dillard Draws says, happy birthday. Thanks. That's to nephew O'Prey, who will be 16 months. Not really birthday, but 16 months old tomorrow. And Yitzhak almost at the point where mothers stop counting in months. Oh, not to, 18 months? I don't know. 24 months? Jesus. Hi, Joe. Dear Bob. Hi, Joe. I hear you're in the market for a cuddler, and I am just a woman based on what I've heard you talk about on your stream. Love your show, by the way. I will be gentle most of the time. Let's go with the overnight cuddle for $2,500, which is a great deal for you. And cuddlecompanions.org, cuddler, tatted cuddler. See you soon, maybe tonight. Helga Hess. What the hell? Cuddle companions. Oh, wow. Tatted cuddler, verified. Who does she remind me of? Oh, definitely got tattoos. Blue hair? That is a bit weird. She reminds me of somebody. Oh man. It's a shame that she's got so many tattoos. Comac. Wow, that's out there. A little about myself. Hi there, let's cuddle. I'm Anon. Anon. Annon. Judgmental person. Come cuddle with me and feel the warmth and security of someone with you. I am really available with very flexible, I'm readily available with very flexible scheduling. I am 5'3", curvy and warm, an outgoing person, and can cuddle, provide small talk, and even friendship. Book today to cuddle. Let's cuddle. I am in Suffolk County and prefer to drive no more than 20 minutes. Well, unfortunately, Bayside is a little more than 20 minutes outside of Comac. However, holy shit, 2 hours for $400, 5 hours for $850. What? How do I save money? How do I save $150 by booking 5 hours? Oh, because 2 hours is, oh my God. Jesus Christ. A dinner date is $300. Plus, I guess I have to pay for her. Overnight. Book me for an overnight cuddle. 12 hours total. $2,500. Yeah, fuck that. Event companion, $500. That's not cuddling. Virtual meets. Let's chat and be friends, but still keep our distance. $250? $250 for a virtual meet? What the fuck is the point of a virtual cuddler? That she better be a prostitute for prices like that. She better be a prostitute. Looking for both, but orientation straight. Religion other. Yeah. I'm sorry. But that's ridiculous. Jit says it's $400 to cuddle 2 hours. You get an hour of shebang for half the price. Resolute says vertebrae great. Now you're on another FBI list. Valor says, Viv says, remember no handcuffs during cuddles unless she's okay with it. John Aragi says, be careful, bird. Must love STD does not have the meaning you think it does. Who's the next cuddler? Yeah. Let's see. I don't know, but let's see. No thanks. Handsome and charming one. Tice K. Yeah. 2 hours, $250. 5 hours, $350. I tell you, for a dude, $2,000 for an overnight cuddle. And he's also straight, but it'll go either way. Does anybody there want this dude? Cuddle companions. Columbus, Ohio. Mike Richards. There you go. We got somebody in Columbus, Ohio. Charlotte, North Carolina. Come on, is there not Ronkonkoma, New York? Unforgettable. I don't know about that. Ronkonkoma is quite the distance, but it's a lot closer than Columbus, Ohio. I am very honest, nurturing, radiant, and full of positive energy. I am very respectful, understanding, and a judge-free person. I believe cuddling is great any time of the day, whether it's cuddling and playing music, in silence, watching movies, or talking the whole session. It does not matter to me. I offer virtual cuddle sessions. Anytime, anywhere, I can do Zoom call and talk about whatever, whether it's about life or what they're going through at the moment. I like to utilize my time together to recharge, or he respects is my number one rule. 2 hours, 300, 5 hours, 500. Overnight, 750. 16 hours. Overnight cuddle for 16 hours, 750. Goddamn. 2 nights. You could get a 2 nights of cuddling for $1,200. Damn, she's cheap. She's cheap. Age 24. Oh, she's Christian. She's the first person to have a religion. Doesn't have passport yet. Carlo Albanese says, Bird of Prey, book her for a dinner date on Sunday, and give her the out-of-date spam Mama Prey saved for you while you watch The Twilight Zone. Oh my God. Brooklyn, New York. How'd I guess? $5,000 overnight. $10,000 for 2 nights. Oh, at least she's only looking for men to cuddle with. She's only looking for men to cuddle with. Oh, and she's Catholic. She's Catholic. Oh. She's got a graduate degree. I'm sure. She needs to pay off her student loans, says Mama Pray. She doesn't have a car. She doesn't have a car. She's a social drinker, a non-smoker. And does she do virtual? Oh, she can be a tour guide. Book me to show you around the city for $600 per day, cuddling included, for 10 hours. So for the low price of $10,000, you can book Patty Love to be your Brooklyn tour guide with 10 hours with, I guess, some cuddling thrown in. So, yeah, there you go. Okay. Or they can be your travel companion for $600 per day. All travel expenses to be paid by the client. But why is that listed as $10,000 here, but here it's $600? I don't know. Book me for a 2 nights cuddle, 40 hours total, $10,000. $10,000. Yeah, I guess they need 4 hours for themselves. Diller Draws says, I'm baffled they have to clarify respect. Do most of these colors show up and disrespect your house or have dirt in the carpet and raid your fridge? Resolute Germs and Bird of Prey, don't fall for these scams. You can buy quality wife for not much more. JP says, for $10,000, I better own that ass for the year. Carlos says, let's do a tour for Chair Life. Start the GoFundMe now. And Bradley says, this stream has been great so far. I honestly, I was looking for another cuddle website because the one I used that time, it's down. But I'll be honest, this make a deposit. Oh, Bitcoin. Now you know it's legit. Sorting. How many are here? Cuddlers. Select a country. They're calling him in call and out call. That is not a good way of. Okay. What do we got? New York, 27 cuddlers. Oh, let's see what we got here.
It's what Bernard is stuck.
What?
Well,
1,500 for overnight. That's not too bad. A little about myself. I am an artistic person. I love animals. I have many hobbies: hiking, camping, paleontology, zoo. Zoo? What is that? A hobby? Paleontology, zoo, adventure, collecting fossils and crystals, and something interesting. Next trip to dig some crystals upstate New York. I am dreaming to find Bigfoot in Washington State. If you want me to travel with you, buy me a round ticket. A round ticket? No, a round ticket. I don't go to Connecticut or Pennsylvania. Why? Are you wanted? Those are weird states to just say you don't go to. I do only outcall visit around New York City. I can go to Jersey City, Newport, Exchange Place, not far, but not far, New Jersey. If somebody warned about vaccines, I'm vaccinated. We are now ancient Romans who took poison to improve their immune system to poisons. If somebody will try to poison us. Oh my fucking God. I am an artistic person, love animals. I have many hobbies: hiking, camping, paleontology, zoo, adventure, period. Collecting fossils and crystals, something interesting. Next trip to dig some crystals upstate New York. Also, I'm dreaming to find a Bigfoot in Washington State. Well, what if you found the Bigfoot in upstate New York? Would that not be good enough? And what if all the Bigfoots are in Pennsylvania? Then you'll never get to Bigfoot. If you want me to travel with you, buy me round ticket. Oh my God. And a whole bunch of closing brackets. No opening brackets. Also, I don't go to CT or PA. I only alcohol visit around NYC. God. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. Bigfoot? She's looking for Bigfoot? She loves paleontology and zoo? Does she not speak English? Is this an English is not her first language situation? Or she doesn't know how to write situation? Something interesting? Did she just forget to erase something that was there? Or is it fill in something interesting? Or is something interesting a hobby? I'm a little concerned about how much she likes to be around animals. This desire to meet Bigfoot. I could be her Bigfoot. Do I count? I'm not in Washington State. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz is Qapla Bird of Prey. Alina 26 is super best Google Translate user person. A-okay. Richie Poole says, I have a cat named Cuddles. Carlos is, yeah. Bird is speechless. I don't. Our executive producer Saul Leibowitz is Bird of Prey. Deep down, aren't we all looking for Bigfoot? JP says, oh my God, this is hilarious. You need to make this a weekly show. The Cuddler Report with Bird of Prey 5. The foot counts, says number one sci-fi. Carlos says, all women want a big, strong, hairy beast at heart. Arabic Saunders says, I used to watch Finding Bigfoot. Spoiler, they never did. I know, but next season. Next season is the season. And I've got high hopes. Next season is the season they find that money pit on Oak Island, too. They got to be close. They've got to be close. Also, the ghost hunters. I'm really sure they're going to be really close to getting that final proof, that irrefutable proof. And you know what? We're also going to get the UFO is going to land on the White House lawn next year and say, welcome, President Harris. God damn. Oh my God. Hippie hugs. Hippie hugs. Elmira, New York. That's upstate. She's cute. She's older, but cuter. Not so much there. You see, you've got it mirrored, lady. That's backwards. You should have put it through the fucking mirror. I wonder what you're doing. I'm a pediatric occupational therapist by trade. In this profession, I use touch frequently as a tool to help my young clients regulate their bodies, focus on tasks, feel safe, improve their body awareness, and understand appropriate interaction with others. As a professional cuddler, I get to use some of these same skills, but to benefit adults. God damn it, lady, you better be using different skills. All of my sessions include a review of ground rules, discussions of what your goal for the session is, and obtaining consent as to what types of touch are desired: squeeze, rub, tickle, playing with, brushing hair, position options. See, this is a professional cuddler. My friends would describe me as a great listener, inviting a bit of a hippie for my echo consciousness, free-spirited take on life, and appreciation for the non-traditional. Cuddle therapy is not substitute for proper medical consultation for physical, mental, and psychological illness, and may not be suitable for everyone. Although hippie is a licensed occupational therapist, those services require a medical or other order that cannot be provided during cuddle sessions. All cuddle clients must be over the age of 18 to be autonomously give consent before and during the session. Cuddle sessions are contraindicated for people suffering from major psychiatric disorders. If in doubt, consult your trained medical professional for guidance. Meaning, if you're going to kill her, don't book her. If you're under the care of a doctor or therapist regarding emotional issues, you must consult with them and have their approval to participate in cuddle sessions, and disclose any medication use to the cuddler prior to the session. I think our definition of must is a little different. Hippie declines any responsibility for incidents resulting from cuddle session. By taking part in cuddle session, you accept full responsibility for your medical and physical fitness and state that you can participate safely in the activity. You must tell your cuddler if you feel emotionally or physically uncomfortable. Yeah, wow, look at all this fine print. Jesus Christ. 2 hours, $180, okay. 3 hour, $260. And overnight, $900. Great for individuals who struggle alone. Wow, you know what, lady? You had my respect as a professional cuddler until you offered an overnight option. Body type, overweight. She admits it. Okay. 40. I bet she's a little older. Looking for both. Orientation, asexual. Sure you are. Sure you are. Okay. I've got to Jaloja again. I'll be right back.
You're cool, you're crisp, you're hard to resist, you're bright, ooh, refreshingly light, ooh, you're Canada dry, you're a singular style, you're a reason to smile, you're clever, you're neat, you're never too sweet, ooh, you're Canada dry, you tickle, you make me laugh, oh, ooh, you're Canada dry, ooh, you're Canada dry.
feasting your eyes on the 6-meal cake, streusel swirl from Pillsbury. Meal number 1, a fancy feast for your company. Number 2, a yummy dessert for your kids. 3, a breakfast cake to make you forget coffee cake. 4, a lunchbox cake that doesn't all stick to the wrapping. 5, the best break a coffee break ever had. 6, dessert the second night, still firm and fresh. Streusel Swirl, the sensational 6-meal cake.
Hey, right now, Loblaws is having a huge frozen food sale. You can get tremendous value on over 50 frozen food items, frozen vegetables, frozen meat entrees, frozen concentrated juices, ice cream. If it's frozen, you can save plenty. Don't get left out on the cold. Come on in and stock up that freezer. Loblaws frozen food sale. Another reason why more than the price is right. Does he work here?
When that sun breaks out, lift up your head and shout, it's gonna be a great day.
Kellogg's waits for you, that spirit comes shining through, promising you a great day. How could you think of starting this bright new morning without your K-double-L? Oh, it's double good with Kellogg's, you'll have a great day.
Kellogg's has been making great days for more people for more years with more cereals than anyone. Corn Flakes, Rice Krispies, Frosted Flakes, Product 19. Trust your mornings to Kellogg's.
Very best part of starting your bright new morning is Kellogg's way. It's not far away. Kellogg's will help you say there's gonna be a great, we're gonna see a great, it's gonna be a great day.
Why are the pretty ones always so stupid? Mama Pray, your cell phone was Facebooking.
Oh.
It's, I think it's over there. Okay. I'm back. Number one sci-fi says, have you seen Foundation yet? I have not yet, number one sci-fi. Next time I put Apple TV on, I'll watch Foundation. Yeah, she probably smells JP's. Valor says, I have Viv, so I have a cuddle companion, and she loves to cuddle. Executive producer Saul Liebert says, Bird of Prey, if she's wearing a mask in a profile picture, she absolutely no go. Yeah. Safe words, absolutely JP's. Carlos says, my safe word is meatloaf because I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. Resolute Germ says, they found a way to make the world's oldest profession woke. JP's is legal molestation. You have to, that you have to pay for. Dr. Scotty says, I think Bird was a little excited to relieve himself. Yes, Mama Pray.
So any idea what that thing means in the middle? She tried calling me, I tried calling her back, but what those numbers, letters?
Tap to start an audio call. No, I don't know what that means.
I did try to call.
Okay. It said Diana's here now.
Oh.
Tap to start an audio call.
I don't want audio, I want video.
Now it's gone. You want me to call again?
Yeah.
No, did not answer.
She might be using the
Okay.
what is it for?
Sorry about that, guys. Siso Pray has a new phone. Number one sci-fi says, Kirk. Carlos is Dear Bop over. Well, actually, here's the thing about Dear Bot. We actually have 15 more Dear Bops, but the truth is, I don't think I've got the time to do them all. Let's do. Dear Bob, wise words of Klingon wisdom you should know. Cock doc in me. No, almost. Nope. Please let me have it in the rear. Deed. No. That is not Klingon. Okay, no. And what's this? Hoping you can locate our father, Deej. He has been missing ever since the laundry guy went on the run. Daddy Deej did say he'd find a piece of crap before Dog the Bounty Hunter, but we have not heard from our pops in weeks. There was that time he ran away with the tranny from Chicago, but we didn't hear from him for about a month. But Daddy Deej usually checks in after being gone a few days. Deej is fine. He's still putting out videos every day, rant videos or farming videos. So you're not looking very hard. We have not heard from him through email or cell phone, and we've tried to reach him with no luck. We are fearful that Brian Laundrie has our dad and is doing nasty things to him. Maybe Dad likes that. If you happen to hear from Deej, would you please tell him to stop being a bunghole and check in with his family? We can't continue to do his farm work while he is missing. Thank you. Steve and Eddie Odyssey. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. You should do a Dear Bop square up this weekend like Nerdrotic does. That or just it's Friday and we do them again on Monday. And so I'm thinking, guys, we are going to end it here. The rest of the Dear Bops we will get to on Monday. Usually on Monday we don't have many Dear Bops. So we'll have plenty of Dear Bops for Monday. Whoever sent in the cuddler, thank you. Honestly, I love it. That was hilarious. Stuff like that is top-notch stuff. I appreciate that. So a big thank you to whomever that might have been. Yeah. You won the day. You won the day. With that, though, I'm going to get going. Tomorrow, I do plan to stream. Like I said, it's not going to be a Cinema Saturday because I just don't have a movie set up. We'll probably do a video game, Call of Duty, tomorrow and open lines. As usual, Sunday will be more Twilight Zone, of course. I definitely want to do Twilight Zone Sunday. We've got more episodes coming up of season 2. And then we're back to BedLife for Monday. So I hope to talk to you all soon. Hail Karoga. Qapla all. Thank you all for a great day. Thank you all for helping out Elihu, who hopefully will be able to eat tonight. And you guys are all good people. Qapla. But wait, there's more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. I'm right here. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdoprey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Birdo Prey 5 needs. At the main Bird will Pray 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Bird will Pray 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Bird will Pray 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Karoga.